All right, it is Friday night. It is time for another Skull Bro show. How are you, my friend?
Doing good. Loving the weather in Little Roadie, but would like a
Yeah,
little
you
bit of
said it was
snow.
getting fucking cold, huh?
Yeah, yeah. Finally,
Well,
I
good.
remember last year at this time it was like it was hot as hell.
How does Rocco like the cold?
Not too much. So I put his coat on him. He's got
Yeah,
a
well, right. I know you've got a jacket for him, so I was just curious, how he
yeah,
liked
not
the
too
cold.
much.
Or...
Yeah, Dobermans don't like the cold because they don't got a lot of fur, so he doesn't. He's not a fan of it. But he does like the snow, right? To run in the snow for a bit, shit like that. But he hasn't really experienced really a real snowstorm. He's only 5.
Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, I'm
My
sure he'd
other
get a
dog,
kick out of it for a few minutes. Maybe then run back in, but he might enjoy it for a little bit.
yeah, my other dogs loved it. If they
Right
got the
on.
plow through, I would take them down to the field where there's literally like 4 feet of snow, right, and just
Yeah.
let them run all through it, and they're plowing through that 4 feet of snow and building muscle and just running. What's up, Dave? Because that's what they do. They build muscle when they do that
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm
through
sure.
that snow like that. That's building a lot of muscle in them.
Sure, it'd just be like them trying to run through fucking thick sand or something like that. I'm sure.
Yeah, and it burns energy too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry, I'm just doing this stupid rumble thing in the background.
I like that Victorian house.
Oh, hell yeah, right? A fucking cool haunted little mansion. Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's a nice Victorian that house. If I ever had like some kind of crazy money or hit the lottery or something weird, I'd either go buy an old Victorian like that, or I'd build
Yep.
one. I would.
Yeah, and ideally it'd be on a cliff so it looked haunted and I'd let vines grow all over the front of it.
I don't know about that, but I'd do some other.
I'm going full Adams family,
Yeah,
bro. We're gonna have like a garden full of dead flowers, the whole thing.
yeah, that would be crazy, and I'd probably make money with tours with that.
Probably. You got to make sure you have the best Halloween stuff for
Well, you
certain. Yeah.
definitely could make money, right? Haunted mansion. You can stay there, all that kind of shit.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like on the cliff side, you charge $10. You can jump off my cliff. I get to
Right?
watch. What's up, Yanks? What's up, Jason? Samsung.
Yeah, what's up, guys? Well, I'm putting a chat on so I can see it. But if I had a mansion like that, I'd probably breed animals, dogs.
Well, yeah, you'd want a lot of property. I want it on some scary looking cliff, but no, I
I
know
don't need too
you've
much
always wanted a
property.
bunch of property. For that
I take a
too much.
no, I'll take a scary cliff with a little bit of a yard hill, a little bit
There
of a
you go.
woods area. That's no problem. As long as it's fenced in.
Yeah, I got you. Pack this thing up again. I just fucking sat down for the first time all day just a few minutes ago when I sent you that link. So I'm gonna get my head right here while we're getting started.
What song is that?
That's fucking Lump by the Presidents of the United States of America. They're the same band that did that song Peaches.
I remember this song. She's warm.
Yeah, this band was fucking rad, bro. They had
Well,
a couple of
no, Weird
decent
Al,
songs.
Weird Al Yankovic did it covered this song.
He did. Yep, he sure did.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
he's
called
done.
this one. This one in particular, Lump. He called Gump, and he played it as Forrest Gump.
Yeah, he's Gump. He's Gump. He's Gump. He's not
Yeah,
all there. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
too funny, bro. Too funny. But yeah, these guys had a couple of really good videos and a couple of really good songs back in the day.
Yeah, I don't remember them.
Yeah, they were really
This
quirky.
song. I remember this Gump Weird Al song.
I got you. I got you. Weird Al's going out on tour again soon.
No shit. At his age.
Yeah, at his age, as old as he is, man, he's still doing it. I just saw a thing on YouTube that he's going out on tour again soon. Yep,
God
pretty
bless him.
wild. Yeah, he's had hits in every decade since this, since the '80s. Actually, his first hit was like in the late 70s, if you want to get the one that got him signed, you know, the My
Really?
Bologna song.
Oh yeah, that was in the 70s. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. So technically, he's had a hit in every decade since the 70s, which is, you know, obviously he had multiple in the 80s, a bunch in the 90s, and then again in like the 10s and stuff. But he's had stuff that's even, you know, within the last couple years. So he's
How
still.
old is Weird Al Yankovic? How old is he?
Oh, fuck, man. That's a good. Shit, he's got to be in his 60s, right? Let's check.
Yeah, of course. At least 63,
He's
64.
66.
All right.
Yeah, he's 66 years old. Yeah, that's wild, bro.
He had a lot of great songs in the 80s and the 90s.
Oh, yeah. I had all his stuff. I was a total nerd. We've talked about that before. I was a total nerd. Me and my buddies for Weird Al, we had all of his shit. We'd sing along to it in our boombox. Yeah,
Yeah,
forget about it.
I always liked Weird Al. He was always a character. And his songs were good. Sometimes better than some of the originals in some cases.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure, dude. Give me like a surgeon any day over that weird I'm a Virgin song. Yeah, I'll take that one for sure. I'll take White and Nerdy over Riding Dirty any day of the fucking week.
Yeah, White and Nerdy's great. What's up, William?
Oh, what's up, Wallace?
That's a classic.
Yeah, man. So yeah, you're right though. That's a very, very good point. That some of the parodies he's done have been better than the original songs for sure.
Well, even that song playing right now, I like He's Gump better than that.
Oh yeah, fair enough. Yeah, because it's basically the same song, but it's funny. It's about something you know. Yeah, that's totally fair. Yeah.
What's up, Jason? Yeah, Trambo does his own thing. He's his own fucking joke. How many lies that guy, like, imagine getting caught in that many fucking stupid lies. How crazy that is.
Yeah, that guy's just a retard.
He grew up with Mike Tyson. He's gonna get paid by YouTube. Movies are gonna pay him.
Yeah, they're all outlandish. I've said before, nothing personal choice. Nothing outdoes Kimbo Twice.
Yeah,
to me,
I know.
That will always live in infamy as one of the most ridiculous, stupid, numbskulled fucking things a human being could say to someone who knows who Kimbo Slice is. Like, it's like, no, nope, no, you didn't, nope.
And then he
Absolutely
said, "Oh,
not.
I sparred with him." What's up, Biggs? He's like, "No, I said I sparred with him."
Yeah, even then, no, you didn't. No, you didn't.
And we didn't do that neither. That guy was a beast.
No, you didn't. You didn't know anybody that knew that dude at all. Nope. Nope. Nor would that guy agree to any of that bullshit. Absolutely ridiculous, man.
He's a pure con man.
Yeah. Well, right. We've talked about that, and I joked, and you said it was true. I joked. I said he's the kind of guy that slips and falls in a church, and you were like, "No, he did that."
Yeah, he did that. He did that. Yeah, he did that.
Yeah, and I laughed. Right when I told you, I'm like, he is. He's that dude. He's the guy that'll fall down in front of your car in a fucking grocery store parking lot. Just a worthless, low IQ idiot. Just absolutely valueless to society. Subhuman garbage. Yeah, but that's it. That's all. Fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck that dude.
Funny bastard, though. I mean, like, anybody who lies like that, I think is hilarious, right?
Oh, I know, bro. I know.
On a local level, it's like, wow.
Yeah, you guys get him, man. Yeah. He's just such a fucking idiot, bro.
What's up, Sharon? I see what's Harold.
Yeah, I do laugh.
What's up, Montauk? Wow. So Harold's been threatening Sharon. Harold's an idiot. They love attacking women, man. These guys have such a natural hate towards women. It goes back to mommy issues. I never seen nothing like it.
I'm just straight pussy.
Some of them want to fight women. They threaten to want to meet them and fight them and look them up. You know how deranged that is? Even if you're arguing with some lady, to say to her, I'm going to find out where you live. Isn't that weird? Of
course.
Creepy.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? You psycho.
Fucking worthless piece of garbage. It's all right. He's up there in his dirty fucking dead animal ridden trailer. He's not a threat to anybody. You could just laugh at him when he says laugh right in his dumb, stupid fucking face.
Yeah, people.
Dude's a
Demonto,
fucking eunuch. Fuck that guy. He's a total pussy. He's not a threat to anybody. Just laugh at him.
another character though. I was always thinking like, who's the bigger loco, like or liar? Who's like the Fibby or Trambo or Tig? Like, who would make up the most lies? I don't know. That's just
Well, we've talked about this before, and I'm saying, as far as making up the most lies, that award goes to Fibby. However, Fibby believes them for a while. Trambo knows at all times that they're lies. There is a difference in that mental state.
You think Fibbins believes every lie?
No, not all of them.
No.
But I think that a lot of them, that most of them are part of a current delusion, at least for a while.
Yes, yeah,
you know?
I agree.
Yeah. No, and again, no, I don't. At his very core, when Fibby looks himself in the mirror, he always knows who he is. He always knows it's all bullshit. But when he's telling lies, when he's actually telling them, he's like in this delusion, right? You know. But Trambo just knows he's straight up lying on the spot, making things up, spewing garbage at all times, and that's why he can, keeps track of them a lot worse than Fibby does. Yeah.
Imagine getting caught in lies like that. Wouldn't you be so? What's up, man? Wouldn't you be so fucking embarrassed?
Of course, I would never come back. There's no point to.
No, hell no.
Right? No one's ever going to trust you. No one's ever going to take you seriously. Like, what's the point? Once you get found out about being that petty, telling lies about the dumbest shit in the fucking world, and that's what I'm like, not even the outlandish stuff. Like, take that stuff away. Just even if you got found out for lying, like you like to say, you lied just for the sake of lying, right? So that's what I'm saying. Like, even if you get found out telling ridiculous small lies, you're never going to be trusted or taken seriously again. So no, I would never come around. I'd be totally embarrassed. I'd at least feel like a fucking total moron,
Yeah, I would too. If I told everybody I was a kung fu or a boxer or I don't know, a marine, and they found out I wasn't.
So you're telling me that you didn't really go to fucking Shaolin school? That's bullshit, bro. I believed you.
I'm sorry. Can't help it.
I'm sorry.
I'm a liar. I'm Fibby Loman's cousin, Nikki Loman.
Yeah. That's too funny.
I'm a self-hating anti-Semite.
There you go.
Well, that Trambo is funny. Can't watch. Yeah, he is. These liars are funny though. They are.
Yeah, it's funny to laugh at. It is. It's funny to laugh at a little bit. Fibby, I hate, and I've hated for years. That was different, So like when that shit came up, and it was like, okay, time to push over the edge, and he was threatening to leave and stuff. Like I had absolutely no problems whatsoever throwing a song in there and like getting in there with some of my jokes. People like Trambo and shit like that, they're just gonna die alone, retarded. This dude's just a moron. There's a million like him, but he's fun to laugh at. He certainly is, man.
Yeah, people that make those kind of stories up are classic.
Yeah, it's certainly good for a laugh.
Especially the ones that believe it are in the delusion for a while that think that's fucking.
That's sick. Yeah, Fibbies are sick. Fibbies are really genuinely fucking sick.
There's probably thousands of people like that out there.
Gotta be.
More than that, hundreds of thousands.
It's a percentage game. Yeah, we've talked about that before. It's a percentage game in the human population. You're going to always have a certain percentage of different kinds of crazy that are always going to be there. The larger the population, the larger that percentage, or the larger the number that percentage represents. So there's probably tens of thousands of people out there that just walk around. And it would actually be kind of interesting to see some of the ones that are equally as ridiculous as like being involved in or knowing. Like imagine some of these. I bet you these dudes that wear like military uniforms around all day to different places, lying to people. That falls under it, right? Yeah. Those guys are constantly lying, telling weird lies about shit.
Remember the video Red did about about a month ago on Fibby? He was like, "The mind of Fibby." And that explained the psychosis of the crazy person that believes these delusions, and then when they're shattered, they go nuts. And that is like the stolen valor people. they go around with, some of them are total bullshitters, but there's some mentally ill dudes who believe, they know they're really not, but they want to believe in their delusion that they're some sort of sergeant. Or
Yeah, right, exactly. And that's what I'm saying. So that falls under a lot of that same kind of a deal that Phoebe has. And I'm saying to you, I would find it very interesting if I were to be handed a list of like all the different kinds of people these fuckers out there pretending to be or have fantasies about. I bet some of them are really fucked up and would surprise us, man.
Oh, a whole bunch of them. What's up,
Yeah.
Mike? A whole bunch of them. Montauk. So,
I was a shark wrangler in the deep Pacific.
Yeah. There was this. What did I see recently? Some guy faked like he was a Mexican mobster for a while and then got stabbed.
Yeah, I was gonna say that sounds real safe.
Yeah.
That sounds real safe, bro.
In jail, in a prison somewhere.
No, see, that's just that's suicide. Why?
Yeah,
like that guy wanted to die or something.
Yeah, I don't know. He was some idiot in a documentary, and he lied and said he was a Mexican mobster.
Yeah, bro.
Word got back from other prisons, and they stabbed the guy.
Of course they did. That's why I said that guy must have been suicidal. Holy shit. Holy shit. Yeah, you figure that's going to go just about as well as if you put Sammy into General Pop with a bunch of Aryan Brotherhood guys and he tries to explain that the gay snitch Aryan Brotherhood said it was cool.
Yeah. Exactly.
They'd carve that fucking thing off his old gay carcass.
Yeah, I gotta look for some of the Schmiegel Fanoik videos. What's up, Shannon?
I told you the worst one I saw was the one when he was talking about how he met the Aryan Brotherhood guy in the Supermax in Colorado. That's the gayest story and the gayest I've ever seen him act about another man. That shit was fucking.
Yeah, it was troubling. I don't know anybody that would describe another man that way. That was weird. I believe that story that he killed the brother-in-law because he knew he was a half of Fanook.
For sure. Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
And look at him. He just got face surgery at 80-something years old. It's like, what are you doing, man?
He's trying to be purty.
Yeah, it's like you're in your 80s, bro.
Yeah, you're absolutely disgusting in every fucking possible way. In every possible way, you're a disgusting human.
Yeah, he's a sick bastard, that guy.
He's like a hairless orc.
Yeah, one of those cats. Those hairless cats. He's a sick bastard, that guy. They said he sits in those little restaurants and little coffee shops in Arizona, and everybody comes in and greets him like he's a movie star.
Mm-hmm. And he's probably charging for autographs, bro.
That's what Vanna White said, or Anna White, whatever the fuck her name is.
Well, there you go.
I found that to be very disgusting.
There you go. Yeah, I'm sure he'd be. You guys want to buy a headshot?
Oh yeah, a headshot, ain't it?
Yeah, I'll sell you a headshot, $50, autographed.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, we're gonna have a good show tonight, though. Sorry, I was just looking for a song real quick and getting this bowl pack back up. And throw a little fucking been caught stealing on the radio here.
The headshots from Bobby Luisi, he walked around.
That was epic, bro. Like, because the biggest joke about that was like, you're not Sammy the Bull, dude. Like, who are you? Nobody knows who the fuck you are, right? Like,
yeah.
Nobody knows you, dude. Nobody in there, like, right? We have to be fair where fair is fair. Like, we hate the guy, but fucking Sammy the Buy is a famous fucking name and a famous fucking face. Like, very, you know?
Yeah, people are gonna know him.
He came from the heyday, not like these newer guys that get.
And he's been on TV. He's been on TV.
Movies made about the whole story, numerous. Yeah, this is just a huge story, right? He's like,
I can see the average. I can see the average person wanting to buy maybe a picture.
Well, no, I'm just saying would recognize him. That's as far as I'm going. You drop both of those guys in a mall,
or maybe for like if people collect serial killer stuff, right? They might buy a picture with an autograph, even if they don't like them, just because they want to maybe sell it in the future.
Yeah.
things like that.
They wouldn't even recognize Louise. Nobody would recognize it. Nobody knows who the fuck. That was the funniest part about that, is him standing around, walking around, asking people if they wanted to buy headshots. And then him having to explain when they're like, well, who are you? And he's like, oh, I'm a fucking nobody, but I ratted on the mafia.
Yeah, we're sicko.
Totally insane. I need some money. I'm about to go down to this storage unit and fucking do pills with a, syphilis-ridden whore.
Yeah. That's fucking sick.
I'm just looking through the comments real quick. But yeah, we're going to have a good show tonight. We've got some weird news we're going to go through, and then we're going to keep the Christmas movies rolling. We'll head over to Rumble, and we're going to watch the night before, that movie I showed you a trailer for.
Yeah, I forget what it's about. Demons or something?
Oh, no. These three guys, they're best friends. After they've been best friends for a really long time. One of them, both their parents died, and on that Christmas, they went out on a night into the city and had a great fucking time. And then for years and years after that, they treated it as a tradition that every Christmas Eve they all went out together. Yeah, they all went out together, and they did this, and they did the same thing. They went to the same restaurant, the same club, all that. It was just a tradition. And this movie is about how now they're all grown up. One of them is married, about to have a baby. One of them is heartbroken, just got out of a breakup. And the other one is now like famous. He's a sports player, but just recently started becoming famous. So they've decided that this Christmas Eve is going to be their last year, upholding this tradition. So they're going to go all out, and it's fucking insane. It's absolutely.
Do they try to kill each other?
Huh?
Do they try to kill each other?
No.
Oh. One of them doesn't go insane, tries to kill the other one.
No. One of them gets really, 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 really intoxicated. That is madness. That shit is madness throughout the movie. But no, there's no violence. It's just a very funny Christmas movie to keep our holiday stuff going.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen it.
Yeah, it's going to be good. It's a very funny movie. And then for anybody that didn't see the first holiday movie, we played Bad Santa on Wednesday. So if you didn't get a chance to check that out, give that a watch this weekend. Yeah, we had a good time. Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, that was a real dark comedy. It was funny. The second one sucked though. I wouldn't watch that if you paid me.
Well, yeah, when we looked it up, it came out 13 years after the first one.
And it was just terrible. Lazy writing.
Yeah. I haven't seen even a trailer for it, bro. I took your word for it. I was just like, cool. We looked up the years and stuff, but I was like, fuck it, I'm good,
It's bad. Real bad. Usually sequels don't really live up to other shows and movies of the first ones, but this one was fucking extra terrible.
Yeah, well, that's a shame, and that's exactly right, bro. When a sequel is bad, it's usually really fucking bad, right? Like, why did you make this bad? Yeah, I agree with you.
And those are the worst ones. Nobody can watch them.
All right, here we go.
They ruin a lot of movies like that.
For sure. There's a lot. There's more sequels out there that don't need to exist than there was good ones. That's for sure.
Oh, hell yeah. I think the best sequel that's rated ever made was it Jaws 2 or Godfather 2? One of them. That's what they say it's rated as. I wouldn't put it like that, though. What's up, Jeffrey?
Well, I know how much you enjoy them when they come up. So the very first little piece of weird news we're going to do tonight is a little trash on blast from the past. Where are they now?
Oh, wow.
Yep, I got one for you. And it's going to be the first one we do.
Let me see if I remember this creature.
Okay, well, here's the picture you might remember. Does that face look familiar at all? Okay. And then up here it says she's going to go to jail for the pee spree. So she's the one that went into the grocery store and like part of the liquor store and started peeing on piles of stuff.
If I don't know, it might come to me.
Yeah, fair. Hey, that's fair because we've seen quite a few of these people.
Yeah, I
But the
know.
picture looks familiar. I got you.
It
So,
does. Yeah, she does look familiar though.
okay, well, she got sentenced, and that's why we're seeing her again. So,
Good.
she's in New Hampshire, right? A New Hampshire woman known as Kinky Kelly on OnlyFans will spend 6 months behind bars for a criminal mischief spree during which she filmed herself urinating on food at a supermarket and on various items at a Marriott hotel. And she was doing this, dude. She was making videos of her peeing on things and then selling those videos.
I
That's how
remember
smart
this.
this creature is.
I remember it now. Yeah, she was
Okay.
selling the. Yeah, she was doing this for degenerate. She's not even like mentally ill, right? If she was mentally
Exactly.
ill,
No, she's Kinky Kelly. That's right.
yeah, if she was mentally ill, and inbred, or someone who's sick mentally, physically, whatever, right? You can understand they're fucked up in the head, right? They got some screws loose. But
In
this
other
lady,
words, if she were wearing a helmet in her picture, we might feel differently, but that is
yeah,
not the case.
yes, if you and me in a little helmet, so we'd understand.
Yeah.
This is some perverted degenerate making money off her and getting people sick, urinating on food. You could hurt people. What if
100%, bro. This is somebody that's not only doing the gross thing, but also selling this, encouraging other people to be into the gross thing, and on top of it, poisoning shit and making like a mess for people to clean up. Yeah,
Yes.
all of it.
Yeah, you can't get really worse than stuff like that, man.
Yeah, well, they gave her 360 days in jail, but a judge suspended half of that. So she's going to do 180 days. She's going to do 6 months in the jail, and then she'll be placed on probation for 2 years. They gave her $10,520.59. That's an oddly specific number, I have to say, for restitution. They've got it down to the penny here. But yeah, that's what she owes business for, just for the grocery items. Right, and because they had to obviously, like you were saying, discard the inventory, it's ruined, and they had to pay to sanitize the shelves and everything.
Oh yeah. After someone does that in a restaurant or a store, any of the food next to it is all done. What's up, D? Any of it's all done. It's all gone. You gotta get rid of it.
Yep.
All contaminated.
Well, she had to pay $500 to the Marriott, where she relieved herself on a Bible.
Oh, you dirty bitch.
You know?
Who does that shit?
She peed on a blanket. Dude, she peed on the curtain. So she's spraying like a cat now. She's peeing on curtains.
Yeah.
She peed on the air conditioner unit.
Why?
Oh, and she also shit on the floor and in the fucking back of the toilet. She upper decker. She gave them a fucking upper deck.
God's a sick thing. She's a sick human being, man.
Even you had to chuckle at that for a minute.
Yeah, that's twisted. She's a sick egg.
Not to be outdone, she gave them the upper deck after she shit on their floor. This bitch just hung out in the hotel peeing on stuff, bro. The air conditioner, dude.
What kind of psychos watch her? She's a media influencer or something? What the fuck?
Man, she's on OnlyFans. That we know that.
What
you
kind
know,
of,
and yeah,
what kind of
it says that she charged her subscribers $15 a month. And she said she described herself as a submissive pixie, fetish, kink friendly, and extremes too. And she offered custom content. So she was probably
a pixie.
Yeah, dude, people are probably paying her. Oh, I want you to pee on the blanket. I want you to pee on the Bible. Who pees on a Bible?
But she would dress as a pixie from like the Middle Ages.
I don't. It just says she described herself as a quote submissive pixie that is fetish, kinky friendly.
All right, so I guess she dresses up as a pixie, and these dudes let her urinate on them. These are some sick degenerate fucks, man. Wow.
She didn't get charged for this, but if you look it up online, apparently there's still images of her and one urinating on new clothes and a clothing. Just going, oh man.
How many times has she done this?
I'm guessing way more than what she got caught for, my friend.
Yeah, if they're putting her in jail, like I said, it's not like she can claim she's mentally ill or something.
No, they've got her red-handed with these weird sex things.
Yeah. Yeah, they got her nailed.
But yeah, so she got 6 months in jail, and then she got about $11,000 in restitution and 2 years of probation.
She'll probably fuck up again. Hopefully, she learns her lesson. The sick person, because what a sick human being this fucking girl.
She needs serious talking to and help. Yeah, there's no doubt about that.
She probably had a rough childhood or something. But
right, she needs to work through this. she got some shit to work through, bro. No doubt.
She's a one ugly son of a bitch, too. Oh my god! Look at that head on her. She's a fucking psychopath. What a dirty, nasty human being, man.
Yeah, Damien, she's a classy one, bro.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she's spraying curtains and air conditioner units, and I still can't believe she upper decked the toilet not to be outdone.
Yeah, that's fucking
she
weird.
Shit on the floor and in the back of the toilet, dude.
Who the fuck does that? And what kind of people pay for that content?
Exactly.
Right? Like, who the fuck would pay to see some woman defecate? That's disgusting.
It's really gross. Who uses your fund dollars for that, bro? Who's got money to just blow on telling this gross bitch right here to go poop on stuff and pee on it?
Who would want to?
And, ugh.
Who would even want to, right? Like, who gets off on that sick shit? Man, those people should be in gulags, man. I think they're fucking sick.
Set up to electric shock therapy.
Ah, drunk raccoon.
Yeah, you'd like this one. It was a liquor store, and an employee in Virginia was startled on Saturday to discover smashed whiskey bottles on the floor of the shop. And then upon entering the bathroom, an apparently extremely drunk, sleeping and spread-eagled raccoon on the floor. Says he fell through one of the ceiling tiles and went on a full-blown rampage, drinking everything. A local animal officer control. Yeah, so he got super fucked up, and he passed out on the floor with his legs just spread out.
That's too funny. That is
right?
Funny, man. Wow,
Crazy
he drank
stuff.
so much he got bombed. Those things
just like a human went straight into the bathroom and barely made it to the toilet.
Well, imagine if he was a violent drunk and he starts attacking you, right?
Sure, raccoons can get dangerous. They're violent as hell.
I would not fuck with a raccoon, man. Those shit will jump on your face, bite your throat. Fuck that.
No doubt about it, man. They're nasty business to fuck with. But yeah, that shit's hilarious, man. I thought you'd like that.
Yeah, that's funny, man. That's a funny one. But pretty crazy though. Mr.
Yeah, right. What are the odds?
Very slim. Odds? What state was it in? Virginia.
Virginia, yeah. Virginia.
Oh, I wonder what part.
We can look through it real quick and see if Ashland, however the fuck you pronounce it, Ashland, Virginia.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Me either. Yeah, but that is funny as hell.
That little raccoon. Looks like what's his name? Harami just fucking raped it.
Yeah, that lady pissed on that raccoon. Yeah. I'm sure she would have if you shot her $5 or $10, man.
It looks like a hat, right? Like
oh yeah, fucking Daniel Boone, bro.
Yeah, Daniel Boone's hat on the ground. Davy Crockett.
Yeah, also fair reference, man.
Because look at him, he's sprawled out. His legs.
Oh yeah.
He's
dead. He's done. He's dreaming. He's in blacked out raccoon land. He's totally blackout drunk.
How do we know he's not dead?
I mean, I don't know, man. I guess the animal control officer probably got it sober.
Yeah, I wonder how they did that. They just probably put him in a cage and maybe gave him some fluids or something.
Yeah, and then take him and let him go in the woods. Sure.
Yeah, dump him in the woods. He'll be all right. He's a wild raccoon. One thing you don't want to do is handle him so he can bite your fingers off. You know, you don't want that.
Oh, yeah, I'm not fucking with a raccoon. No way, bro.
No, hell no. My cousin's friend, Nikki Pacheco, God rest his soul, when I was younger, and they were older than me though. He had a raccoon, pet raccoon, and he used to like sit on his shoulder and shit. It was real fucking weird. Yeah, fucking pet raccoon.
Yeah, I know some people do have that always trips me out because they turn on you and like you said, that's your face, dude.
Yeah, he used to walk around with on his
It's
shoulder.
literally your face.
Yeah, it's crazy. I wouldn't fuck with them. Not those kind of. And I'm a dog person. I like cats too, but I ain't fucking with no raccoons.
So
Street shitter time.
no, I wish there was. I wish this was a street shitter over what this guy does. At first, when I first watched this video, I wasn't sure if this was an old man or an old woman, and then I read through everything that was associated with it and found out this is an old man. And not that I wouldn't feel equally the same way if it was a woman, but I'm just double surprised that this man did not get murdered in the street by like one of the 20 guys whose dicks he grabs while he's walking by them in the road.
Wow, what a psycho.
This dude is walking down the street grabbing people packages without losing a step in his walking, and people are like jumping and looking at him and like, but no one just knocks this dude the fuck out and then uses his head to crack open a cinder block. I can't believe it.
This must be the fucking Finook friendly part of the city.
Watch this.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Knock this perv out.
He's list grabbing people by the. They just look at him and they like, bro, what?
Wow. How doesn't nobody like punch this guy, man? What the fuck?
Right?
What country is this?
I have no idea.
God, I'll never be there. This guy ever did that to me, I definitely.
It was titled "Giving Out Free Testicular Cancer Tests." But no, seriously, I can't fucking believe no one didn't use this guy's head for fucking basketball on the concrete. Like that's insane.
Someone didn't hit him, or at least
that's
stop
insane.
Hey,
people are just slapping his hand out of the way.
Yeah, nobody like said, "Get off me, get away from me, scumbag." I punched him.
Yeah, it looks like one of these countries in the desert. That's my guess. It could be somewhere in Africa, but I really honestly don't know. It didn't say. But I can't believe that guy lived through that.
Yeah, that's weird. He had someone with a camera filming him also.
Probably one of the people whose fucking pieces he grabbed.
Yeah, it's probably his little Ricky Yoon pal. Team Grope.
Yeah, they're like, I'm going to the cops. I'm going to get film of this dude that was grabbing my package, maybe. Yeah, it looks like Minnesota. Yeah, right.
Literally.
All right.
Yeah, maybe they're used to this guy walking around grabbing them like that. Who knows? Sick fucking people. What the hell is this?
Somebody threw a used condom right on top of the fucking gas station pump and left it there for everybody.
Yeah. What a fucking crumb bag, man. What a crumb.
Trash. Absolutely horrendously disgusting, bro. You don't know what kind of disease is. Even if it was not disease, that's one of the most horrific things you could ever come in contact with in your life.
Yeah. Well, not only that, what if somebody pulls up and they got a little kid with him and they see that? Of
course.
Shit? Or some old lady or something. She has
all of that. Yeah, it's literally one of the most disgusting things you could ever come across in your fucking life.
What dirtbag? They should fucking get the cameras, find out who did it, charge them some.
Yep, and arrest them, set their car on fire.
Ain't it? Wood chipper for degeneracy. Yeah, that's disgusting. That's sick people.
Ugh. Trash for real, Jason. Yeah, dude. Like, ugh. Ugh. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Who does that?
Probably some scumbag. Some ripper. Scumbag. Probably a predator like BTK or some weirdo. Green River Killer, right? Some psychos. Or future Green River Killer. Who knows?
There you go. Yeah, somebody is about to graduate to that shit. No doubt about it. Well, here we have a man walking through the parking lot licking random people's doors and door handles. That's pretty fun.
Really? What
Yeah,
the hell does he get out of that? And what disease?
he's looking out. There we go. Oh,
What
oh,
fuck does he get out of that?
ah!
Nissan tastes good. Nissan tastes yummy. What a fucking nut.
He's looking around for another car. Look at this, man. What
Now
is
I'm gonna lick
wrong
your
with
door
people?
handle and I wear my sunglasses. Wow. I lick your door. I lick your door a long time. Wow, what a
That's
sicko.
It is horrendous, bro. Ugh.
Wow.
Straight
Yeah,
up trash pile.
that's Emmy right there. I lick Cadillac.
Oh yeah,
That's
just he thinks colors are flavors. Yeah, that's the problem with Emmy is he thinks that probably tastes like strawberry. It looks red.
Yeah. Strawberries are yummy.
Yeah. Emmy loves strawberry and purple.
Yeah. Wow, this guy's a sick bastard. You can catch a disease by doing this.
Oh my god. Now the next person can get a disease just by opening their own door.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. Oh, that's no good. Man, shit. What makes them want to do that? That people touch it? And it yanks? That's sick. Like, I don't understand. Well, what would make someone want to do that? Because people touched it. Does he know who touched it, and that's it, or he just wants to lick the handle because other humans touched it? Is he licking the handle?
These are all more than fair. That's questions too.
Yeah, I don't understand.
These are all fair questions that I just do not have the answers to, nor does the rest
Yes, he's
of
not
humanity.
hurting. To be honest, he's a degenerate freak. He's not hurting nobody, right? He's
Like I said, there is whoever owns this car is going to touch this dude's saliva. That's the one.
No, that's not true. Is he licking the handle, or is that the
He's
back of
licking
the
the door. He's licking the door.
All right, so it's not the handle.
It doesn't necessarily look
Still,
like the handle. Let's play. Let's hold on. I'll back it up. We'll play it. We'll see. It doesn't look like the handle, but we'll see.
But still, it's disgusting.
It looks like the door surface.
All right, what if he was looking the tire?
Because over here, right? Because this is this is a camera. It looks warped. Right here looks like. To be fair.
All right, he's not looking so he's licking just the regular.
Right, because back here, this is an electric car, and this is the charger. You can literally see the cable in it when he's walking up.
What?
See the cable in there?
Get out of that! Why is he doing this? Why are you doing this, you fucking bastard? Why? What's wrong with you?
Ugh.
What the fuck? Well, technically, he's assaulting your vehicle like a degenerate, yes, but he's technically not hurting.
But he's not. I agreed, not actually hurting anyone. I agreed with that, and I do.
Yeah.
I
Well, will he pop out of a tree and mug some old lady, and try to like?
Oh, that guy! Remember that dude we saw a year ago that was laying under cars and just reaching out and grabbing people's ankles and feet.
Yeah. That was sick. And crazy.
Yeah. Or this guy might go full blown car humper next time. That's more than fair. That could possibly happen with somebody that licks them. He might be on his journey.
Oh yeah. What's up, little man? That could be his journey to being a psychopath. Because anybody that gets any thrill out of licking a car like this, I don't know if this is sexual with this guy or he just has a thing like Tourette's or something where he's got to lick.
Yeah. Either way, Mr. Wong is going to jail, and I would not let him out until he was able to pronounce the word cotillion. Fuck that.
There is no help. He likes cars. Maybe he could
That's right.
Maybe he could buy his own car and lick his own car.
And lick his own fucking car, right. Instead of walking through looking for what he thinks is sexy in the parking lot.
Yeah, what if, like I said, there's a couple of kids sleeping in there and they look out there and this guy's licking the car? It's going to traumatize them.
Right. Oh, it was red. It's so sexy. So sexy.
Yeah. Yeah. I am a.
Oh my God. Yeah, right. And then he goes and lays behind it.
Look
Jesus.
at a chimpanzee. That's a weird shit, dude. I don't know what kind of fetish these fucking psychos or why they think they need to lick a car. There's people that eat hair, man. There's people that eat hair.
Oh, I know. I can't watch. I can't look at that. It
Well, me
really makes me want to vomit. It makes me
Yeah,
want to throw
I
up, dude.
can't. Yeah, I feel bad for these fucking psychos, but
We
man,
watched some of it. We watched a couple that were tolerable, you know, like people
I
that
could,
were in like using, but like we saw the lady that like bathed in bleach. Remember, we saw a
yeah,
few of them, but the people that were eating crazy shit, no, 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 no.
yeah, there were some crazy bastards. That's for sure.
Well, I got it, man. The next one is pretty holy shit. The next one is pretty fucking holy shit. I'm gonna make sure this picture is the very first thing that you see because just wow.
Happy Pappy. You look at
Man,
Snowman. Well, the weather outside is frightful. But Schmiegel, look at that face, chin going down, a lot of little red spots on the very pasty face. Eyes look like a demon, look like he's savagely raped four kittens. Hopefully
oh
not
yeah,
queens. Sick,
he's
dude.
like the like Fester was literally like in his last
Yeah,
stages of AIDS.
yeah, Fester in Philadelphia. Fester stars in the Tom Hanks movie Philadelphia.
Yeah,
That's him.
yeah.
That's Fester
So
Mill.
this is titled "Minnesota Man Threw a Meth-Fueled Death Party for His Dying Wife."
Wow. Nice shot, fucking Fester.
Yeah, so check this out. Sending a spouse off to the great unknown is not an easy task. For the Johnson family of New Ulm, Minnesota, a proper end required meth, death metal, and sex.
What the fuck?
Yeah, to be beside your loved one in their final days of life is one of the most difficult challenges one could ever endure. But for a South Minnesota man and his wife, a methamphetamine-fueled death party with nudity and biblical references was the way to do just that. This is fucked up. Dwayne Johnson claimed his wife, 69-year-old Deborah Lynn, was staunchly against seeking medical help as she neared the end of her life. The details of her condition and subsequent death at their home have yet to be publicly unveiled, though she did allegedly indicate to her husband that she did not want to die in a nursing home. What is clear is that her husband's 911 call to inform emergency services of her passing resulted in authorities finding him naked with 47 guns, some of them stolen, and hundreds of rounds of ammunition in his home with death metal blaring out the fucking windows. So,
wow.
yeah, when authorities arrived at this
Wow.
Johnson residence after the husband's call, check this out. The first thing they encountered were the words "Death, Pard, God, Hell" scrawled on the front door in red spray paint.
Psycho.
I can't even say this with a straight face because I'm sick, but dude, holy fuck.
What a psycho. Oh my
So,
god.
okay, so I laughed through that. So I'll say that again for all the people in the back. When authorities arrived at the Johnson residence after the husband's call, they encountered the words "Death, Pard, God, Hell" scrawled on the front door in red spray paint. The ominous welcome was followed by an extensive discovery of weaponry and a cache of hard drugs. Johnson then walked out naked to greet the responding officers while screaming about his dead wife and then quickly ran back inside.
Yeah.
When the deputy on the scene entered the home, he then found Johnson in his bathtub, reportedly trying to, quote, clear his skin of little white and black things. So he was methed out beyond fucking recognition.
Seeing things.
Naturally, the strange drug-fueled saga got even stranger from there. Here we go. So again, this guy calls the cops. All they hear is death metal and this guy talking about his dead wife. They get there, they see some crazy shit spray painted in red across his door talking about hell and death. Then he runs out the door at them naked, screaming about his dead wife, runs back inside the house and gets in the bathtub to get the imaginary bugs off of him.
Wow, what a psycho. Holy
Madness already, chaos and madness. Then the cops find a corpse at the top of the that was still warm and wrapped in a sheet.
What?
Rigor mortis had already begun to settle in his wife's arms, and Johnson said that had died around 8:30 a.m., but he decided to wait to make the 911 call in order to guarantee that she was actually dead.
Wow. Great move. They're going to fuck him over.
She was previously living in a transitional care center, but she didn't want to die there. So against medical advice, her husband brought her home. And I respect that.
Yeah, you got to think if she wants to die, how she wants to die.
That's right. Yeah, she'd already had 2 heart attacks. She had diabetes, high blood pressure, and she also had a history of mental illness. Obviously, because dude, she's with this guy. Well, holy fuck.
Yeah.
So she herself was on antipsychotic medication. So was he. Yeah, so he brings her home. She doesn't want to die in the fucking home. I totally get that. But I mean, dude, if both these people are on antipsychotics, maybe like a caregiver should have been around.
Yeah, true. Yeah, you would think that would be a better idea than them calling the shots and having a meth party. Meth party.
Here we go. So this is what dude. Hold on and strap in, ladies and gentlemen. All the children listening, strap in because you're about to find out what that death party was. So she came home, and they had their quote unquote party that involved the couple rocking out to their favorite song, Quiet Riot's "Metal Health," and then they switched from off of their medication to just doing meth. Her husband said she began having convulsions but refused to call 911. Instead, he held her down from injuring herself during the uncontrollable thrashing. Then they started having sex to the metal and did more meth, and she felt calmer.
What?
When she finally passed, he washed her body and wrapped her in linen like the Bible told him to do. That's fine, bro.
But how are they having sex after they're sick? Like, she's having convulsions and then they're having sex. Maybe that's not that healthy for them.
Well, she knew she was dying. I guess she wanted a little fucking husband loving.
And
I don't know.
She's trying to kill herself, right? Well, that's the whole. She's trying to kill herself. That's what she's trying to do. So I shouldn't even have said that then.
I'm pretty sure, though. I mean, this guy. What? Fuck, bro. Can you imagine people on antipsychotics getting off their meds and just doing meth?
Oh, they got to be insane.
Obviously.
Totally fucking insane.
Fucking wow.
Yeah, imagine them people running around the streets with pistols.
He had 47 guns in his possession. That's the shit out of me.
What a fucking maniac. Yeah, he was probably sitting there with all them guns, scared, thinking fake people were going to come kill him, like fake fucking people.
He was washing imaginary bugs off of himself.
Yeah.
And dude, one more. Look at him.
Yeah, look at him.
Look at that guy. That is a dude that went off his antipsychotics, did a bunch of... And that's the hardest thing. That's the thing, right? Is like deep inside, this guy is fucking destroyed. It's his wife. Yeah, he's a nut and a psycho, but he got home like she wanted. He brought her home. He gave her the death party she wanted, and she died. And then he fucking cleaned her body and wrapped her in a sheet like the Bible told him to do, and then he called the police. Now, everything that happened after that is because after the fact that he obviously has a good heart in there, he's a raving motherfucking lunatic.
He is. Look at his head. He's nuts. He looks sad.
Dude.
Look, you can tell he's been picking at his head. Look at the scars.
Yeah, the bugs.
I wonder how old he is. He looks like an old pappy, but he's probably like in his fucking
69.
Wow, all right. Because sometimes the meth heads look way older. Wow. Look at his head. He's
Fucking
fucked
crazy.
up. But picture being on methamphetamines, off your meds, just paranoid, killing people. But he had to kill his wife. That's what she wanted. He wanted to do it. So it's like a Kevorkian type of thing. Maybe the lady was in pain, right? Who
At
knows?
least it said she'd had a couple of heart attacks. She had diabetes, and like they knew she was already in a transitional place. They knew she was dying. She just wanted to go home. Yeah, to go
I
home
am a Catholic,
and do a bunch of bang her old man one more time.
I am a Catholic, and I believe only God can take a life, right? But if she wants to do those things to make her feel better, and she happens to pass away from it, and she's not in pain, who am I to take that away from someone, right? Like if they're in real pain and the medicine's going to hurt them, but they're not going to be in pain, and they want that, you're going to give them, oh, help me. You're going to give it to somebody, right? You don't want to see them in pain. That'd be a tough call. But I definitely ain't going to let a family member be in pain with some like weird cancer or some crazy shit. If they're asking for pain medicine or whatever that is, I'm going to give it to them.
Oh, for sure. As far as I'm concerned, they can do whatever the fuck they want. They're on their way out. Your business.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man,
But can they be charged? Like this guy, what's he charged with?
Let's take a look at any of that. Hang on.
I think he's probably charged with like manslaughter or something. Very possible. What's up, Jones? Isn't that crazy? Wow, it is. David.
Oh, they only charged him with all the stolen guns.
Wow,
yeah.
It's all stolen.
Yeah, he had a bunch of the fucking 40-something guns he had. A bunch of them were stolen, so he got charged with felony counts of receiving stolen property and theft.
That's why people out there, if you do collect guns, do never buy a stolen gun off somebody ever.
Yeah, they had absolutely no problem with any of the other stuff that happened. They were just like, "Yeah, bro, we get it. You did a fine thing. You wrapped her body in a sheet. Body was still warm when we got here. You called us. You did the right thing. As far as what you guys were doing on your own and what you did in your house, you're super fucked up and a lunatic, but it's not against the law to spray paint your front door and be naked."
I spray painting his front door. Hell is here. What was it?
Oh, it was hold on. I got you.
Hell is something.
Oh, death, pard, God, hell. He spray painted in red on the door.
Picture how high he was when he was spray painting that.
Forget about it. That dude was not on Earth.
Because they say that methamphetamine can make you high all like day and night.
All I know is the before and after pictures I've seen of people on that stuff are scary enough.
Yeah. Well, I've seen Breaking Bad. I've seen a lot of what is that? Addiction shows. What's those other ones? Where they show before and after the addicts and shit. And that's probably hard to get off, but people can do it. But some people are just messing. Well, they get so high where they see things that aren't there. Right? Like,
yeah, they fucking hallucinate from like lack of sleep. Yeah, I've seen stuff like that, like that movie Spun.
Yeah.
They are up for days and they start to hallucinate. Their brain just starts totally freaking out because they've been awake so long.
Yeah, very similar. Yes. What happened?
Yeah, that shit. One of the funniest parts in that movie is when the cops come to arrest John Leguizamo and he's got the pistol pointed at the guy that called the cops and ratted on him. He's like, "Come on, bro, open your legs. You got to let me get one nut. You fucking snitch, bro. You got to let me get one nut." He's like trying to shoot him in the dick.
I don't remember that, but Intervention was the show I used to watch. I was a big fan of that show, Intervention. And I seen a lot of the people that had meth problems would see fucking shit. One dude took all of his mother's wires out of the walls.
Wow.
Destroyed thousands of dollars worth of electrician shit. That's all he did. He didn't do nothing else bad, just that. That's really bad, though.
Yeah, because something was in the walls that was bothering him, or he thought that like the CIA was listening to
Yeah,
him.
yeah. He thought people. He didn't know who they were, but people were trying to infiltrate or something weird like that.
Right, I
Fucking
got you.
crazy, like ripping shit out of walls.
Well, in Belgium, somebody went and stole the baby Jesus out of the nativity, bro.
Dirty bastards.
Yep,
Dirty
somebody went and stole the baby Jesus out of like the actual like big country nativity, big Belgian nativity scene, like their country, like in their capital or whatnot.
Yeah, that's terrible, man. They should have a crossbow. Whoever picks that up, that shoots them in the back.
There you go. There you go. And it's also strange. And I wanted to tell you this. It wasn't just the fact that the baby Jesus got stolen. So apparently the artist that made the nativity scene made the mother, the father, and the baby out of linen. So they didn't actually make like limbs or like discernible face, meaning there's not like eyes and a nose and a mouth. It's not like a mannequin. It's just the artist made them out of linen. So it's like a surface, right? And but it's clothed. It represents what it represents. The artist said that they did that so that anybody, by the way, this is a Catholic church. The person that made it, the artist, said that it was so that Catholics of all ethnicities could walk by and appreciate it. It wouldn't matter if it had Chinese eyes or white eyes. You get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, but Jesus is white.
Well, either way, they made them out of the fucking
He's a Galilean.
these three out of linen, so that it would be like acceptable for
Well, I
anybody.
get
Well,
it.
anyway, there was a big hoopla in Belgium about that they should be made to be like mannequins, and that they thought it was blasphemous for these not to have facial characteristics. That's the big. They don't have noses, eyes, or mouths. And somebody stole the baby Jesus.
Well, they want to think they stole it because out of like rebellion against them doing that.
That's what they're saying. That's what I think is most probable. But anybody could have done it as a prank. Also, I mean, what do I know? But either way, it happened at the same time. There's a big stink about the fact that people are pissed off. People are complaining. That is the stink. People are complaining about the fact that the artist made them out of linen.
Well, one of the people that were complaining probably ran in there and grabbed little multicultural baby Jesus and ran away with our Lord and Savior. Multicultural.
Yeah, probably so. And in either case, there should be cameras on this thing. That was the first thing I thought of. And we always say that here on the show is like, you're always on camera. Well, what the fuck? Maybe not in Belgium, apparently. Apparently in Belgium, you can walk up in the capital city and steal the baby Jesus out of the manger.
Yeah. No shit. And I'm surprised there's no cameras. That's shocking.
Very shocking.
In Europe, like England, there's fucking cameras everywhere. Scotland, well, not Scotland, but Scotland, England, there's cameras fucking everywhere. Sure, I know those major cities, but maybe not just Belgium for some reason. Who knows? But yeah, so that was a weird story.
One more for you.
Especially
I got one more for everybody. I can't imagine stealing a baby Jesus.
Well, anybody's religious. I wouldn't mess with anybody's religious stuff. You shouldn't do that. That anybody's religion. Steal their shit.
Super fucked up.
Yeah. Like what the fuck? What's this? Lord of the Rings?
Dude.
Bilbo's cousin. Bilbo's drunk cousin.
Get ready. This is our last one for the night, and it is super fucked up. Florida man arrested for the botched castration of a man he met online.
Wow. What fucking psycho?
Bro, remember we were just talking about that weirdo guy actually we were talking about people that have that odd sexual fetish of amputating things off their body.
Yeah.
And we learned about that guy that froze his own legs so that they had to get chopped off them. All right. Well, this guy was part of a fucking one of those weird groups online about people that are into cutting their limbs off and people that are into castration and like sadomasochism and stuff. This old gross pappy, this guy.
Yeah, old pappy right here, Rusty. Looks like his name's Rusty.
He's 74 years old, dude.
What is this old pappy doing cutting his arms and penis off?
Oh no. Oh no. This is the cutter. This guy met a willing patient on a fetish site for eunuchs.
Jesus Christ.
Bro, there was a site for people that wanted to be eunuchs.
That's amazing and sick and degenerate, man.
Holy shit. What's even sicker than that is that this 75-year-old or 70 guy or went along with a 53-year-old man and got a plan to have the 53-year-old man come over to this dude's house so that this dude could castrate him in a bedroom.
Wow. Wow, that's some. Now the other guy doesn't think he's gonna go to jail, especially if this old man dies after he castrates some old dude. That is a twisted, sick thing.
So this guy here turned one of his bedrooms into a makeshift medical facility with plastic on the walls and extra lamps. Bro, it's just a 53-year-old guy that he met in this eunuch room came to his house to get his balls cut off. This dude lays that guy down on his bed, gives him a bunch of questionable drugs, and gets to cutting. Guess what? Guess what? This dude right here that we're looking at, the cutter, he starts panicking, thinks he's going to die because there's so much blood. He calls the police on himself. Ready? The police show up to this guy at the front door covered in blood with a scalpel saying that he just cut somebody's fucking package off. Led the cops into a room where there was a guy bleeding out of his groin on a bed with blood everywhere, and his testicles were in a jar on the fucking table, sir.
That's insane,
bro.
Wow, that imagine witnessing that. Oh my god,
bro,
that's disgusting. Yeah, that's disgusting, man. Imagine witnessing some old crazy dude. I wouldn't wanna.
And he tells you what he did, and then you walk in the room and you see testicles in a jar. That is some fucking gross House of a Thousand Corpses shit.
Yeah, that's some Pulp Fiction, House of 1,000 Corpses.
Man, wow.
What a crazy, sick bastards they are. And there's sites for this. Like, many people do that. Is just tells you what.
It literally says this 74-year-old man met the willing patient on a fetish site for eunuchs.
That's amazing and sick.
Like, what? For eunuchs? People that want to be eunuchs? What?
That is just demented. So
Jeffrey Miller, throw them both in a fucking meat grinder immediately.
Yeah, these people are sick fucks, man. And they might one day want to kill somebody. And chop
that is, humanity is fucked. There's a website for people that want to cut each other's ball bags off and people that want to have their ball bags cut off.
Yeah, what does that say?
And you do it in a bedroom with fucking Visqueen on the walls and an extra goose lamp? Are you out of your fucking mind?
Yeah, they didn't care. They just want to get it done, I guess.
Dude, one should be scared they're going to die, and the other one should be scared they're going to prison for murder.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what do you think is going to happen when you castrate this old fucking dude? This old psycho. Look at his head.
And you as the cop are looking at the guy bleeding out with his balls in a jar going, he didn't even kidnap you, right?
Yeah.
You're like, whoa, wait a minute. You're not here against your will?
No, it's all good. He just chopped my balls off.
You're like, okay, well, I'm going to leave you here. Fuck you.
Look at his haircut. That's a sick fuck, dude.
Yeah, we don't have insurance for people that ask to get their ball bag cut off.
Once again, think of their families if they have them. Okay, that's your
Grandpa got
dad.
arrested for fucking turning some guy into a eunuch.
Yeah. Dad made a guy a eunuch this week. What kind of weekend you have,
Is
Dad? You know?
honey, I don't know how to tell you this. They found Dad laying on some guy's bed, bleeding out with his balls in a jar. Apparently, he actually went through with it.
Yeah, Dad wanted to be Caitlyn.
Oh God,
That's fucking sick, man.
that would be even. Yeah, add that to that, bro. Like, oh man, it's like trying to go in there and get turned into Frankenhooker.
Yeah, that's most likely they can die, right? Isn't that what's up, honeybee?
Yeah.
What's up, honeybee? But that's very dangerous. Having someone castrate you. What the? Why would you want that happening? But you can bleed out and die if you don't have surgeons or something. I don't know how that works, but I wouldn't
Yeah,
want.
you're cutting parts of you out. Like it's not even that you're just getting cut open, right? Like they're be adult about it. They're cutting your testicles out. Those are connected to things. Like this guy's not going to know how to deal with that, bro.
No,
That's a surgeon's job, right? Like a surgeon
yeah,
knows how to, make things go back to being connected or crimped off or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? What are you doing?
I don't think this guy gave a fuck.
No,
They,
absolutely
they
not.
like they might like the pain and the humiliation, the pain. I don't know. It's a weird thing.
Well, that's something you can only do once, right? Get your balls cut out.
Yeah, yeah.
So you better get along for the ride and enjoy it, I guess, if that's your thing,
There's
because
something
this is
wrong
a
with their
one way ticket.
There's something wrong with their brains, though, to make them want pain done to them, right?
Wow.
Like you gotta really be fucked in the head.
Yep.
There's weird people who get kicked in the privates by prostitutes, all that
Oh
weird.
yeah, kick me in the Jimmy. Yeah, kick me in the Jimmy.
That is some weird shit, and they get off on pain. I guess it's sick.
Yeah. Give me just a minute. I'm gonna grab a smoke. When I come back, we'll get ready for the movie. Okay? Just give me just a minute.
Yeah, I gotta run by my church in the morning. What's that? Honeybee, what's going on? Jeffrey Miller. Yeah, I'm going to San Francisco and got chop a dick for me. Chop a dick. Yeah, that's crazy. Imagine someone doing that. Yanks, what's going on? Former rancher? That dude, I don't know what the fuck he did. But anybody who's chopping their Peugeot off is pretty fucking insane, if you ask me. And pretty sadistic. Most likely they'll kill somebody. They'll probably maybe they'll have a fantasy about chopping the neighbor's hands off or something weird like that, right? Or chopping someone's finger off. How do you think these Jeffrey Dahmer people got started? Killing little animals and weird stuff like that, fantasizing about hurting people and graping fucking Labradors. And eventually they act on that sick. I watch a lot of serial killer and stuff on psychopaths and like how their mind works. I watch it on YouTube and dumb shit like that. And let me tell you, these people are fucking twisted. Their minds are wired very different than an average person. They're not wired the same. They're sick. They're demented. They're satanic, and they're just deviants on so many levels. You can check any one of those serial killer dudes out, and that's the same way. From Gacy to Bundy, those dudes became like Satan, doing horrible shit that you couldn't think of doing to another human being, right? Like not many fucking people could do that to another human being. Rush into a sorority girl's house of how old are college girls? 19. Jump in there and bite her face and kill a 19-year-old girl. Who could do that? Not many people could do that. But those psychos can, and they get off on it. Oh, killing some elderly woman in her house? Hell no. There's people that couldn't do that for all the money in the world. I know I could never do that. That's fucking sick. Hell no. But there's people that get off on that, like the BTK guy. Rent, Mark V. Concept. You think Narc, the Packy dude? The Rent Boy Ops, Mark Ops. His ops are the Packy dudes that grab him. Those guys haunt his dreams. They come in on the fucking rug. Give me a hand. That's sick though when you think about it. You know, that fucks with him. That fucks with his mind. You know, the kid was hurting for money or whatever the situation was with his financial. He gets offered the third or fourth time by a packy gentleman for a hand job. He denies him a few times, says, no way, I'll never do that. Eventually, it gets to the point where he does let him do it. And it stuck with him and fucked with him and put him in the fucking psych ward. Well, what are you going to do? Lend him a hand, Packy man. Sick bastards. You got to be sick to do that, though. But it sticks with him, and and it always will. No, that was not Ted Bundy. Oh, Chappaquiddick?
You guys talking about Osama bin Laden?
I thought he said Chappaquiddick. Oh, no, Chappaquiddick, man. That's what Ted fucking Kennedy. He let that girl drown.
I saw that documentary about that on fucking cable a million years ago.
Yeah, he let her drown. He could have helped her. He let her fucking drown. He was a selfish bastard. They covered it up, made all these lies. He put a neck brace on. Like he should have waited there then if she died, but she didn't. She was alive for many moments, and he was.
Wasn't there another one where one of them killed somebody with a fucking golf club or something, like hitting a tree or jumped out of a tree on somebody or something like that?
Yeah, that was Robert Kennedy's wife's nephew, Robert Skakel. He's first cousin. Yeah, he's Robert Kennedy's RFK, the original Robert Kennedy's wife's son's kid.
Okay.
All right, well, your brother's kid. So Robert Kennedy's RFK Senior's nephew. So
Gotcha.
his wife's fucking nephew too. Yeah, he jumped out of a tree. He was and Martha Moxley came by and he hit her in the head with it and awed her.
Right. Oh shit! I don't remember that part. I remember seeing both of those though in like a documentary. Both of them that were in there about the golf club and the drowning.
Yeah, that was sad. I agree. That was.
Wow, that's fucking deplorable. Like disgusting. Wow.
Terrible. She was a young girl, 15 years old. She was.
Fuck.
She liked his brother. She didn't like him. She dissed him. Didn't want nothing to do with him. He said he put himself at the crime scene by saying because they found his DNA, and he goes, "Oh, the reason my semen was there because I used to masturbate in the tree and watch her." Maybe he did do that. Maybe he didn't, but he definitely jumped out of that tree and killed her.
Wow.
Yeah, and the only reason he wasn't, R.I.P. Martha Moxley. The only reason he wasn't convicted is because he had the Kennedys' political backing behind him.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's why none of them would ever go down for anything. Of course.
Yeah, same with William Kennedy Smith with the rape case in the 80s. I don't know if you remember that. William Kennedy.
I don't remember that one, no.
Well, he was William Kennedy Smith is one of the Kennedy sisters' kids, right? Sons, Kennedy Smith, which is hyphened, right? And he went out drinking with Patrick Kennedy and Teddy Kennedy with his uncle, and out drinking, and he took some girl home, and some girl said he raped her, but he got found not guilty. But I believe he was guilty. But that's just me, right? He was found not guilty.
Gotcha.
But I believe he was. Yeah.
Well, back to the original point of they get away with everything with their political backing, then yeah, man,
Yeah, my
entirely
father
possible.
told me back in Providence, back when JFK Jr. Used to like went to Brown University in Providence. He used to drive his, I don't know if it was a Corvette or a Ferrari. I don't know. A real nice car like that. He used to drive it around flying the speed limit and nobody would dare pull him over.
Gotcha.
That's what I heard. Never seen it, right? But when he went to Brown University, he used to fly all around in one of those, like either like a Ferrari, something crazy like that, I believe. I remember my dad telling me that when I was younger. Hearing my uncles talking about it later. Because he went
Crazy
to Brown
shit.
University. Then he went into law. And then he went into like magazines and shit. And then he died in that plane crash.
Gotcha.
Yeah, with his wife.
Just getting this movie thing set up. Sorry, I just put your link in the private chat.
Yeah, the daughter's I can't stomach the daughter. She's a fucking total idiot. Kennedy's daughter. Total fucking moron. The
Well, you
kid
want to
was,
jump over and watch our Christmas
yeah,
movie?
I'm gonna go over there now. Hey, people, come back, leave a comment, and thanks for coming over and watching. Come over and watch the movie.
Yeah,
Well,
man, I'll be. Yep. Thanks for everybody that came through, man. We really appreciate you guys. Always look forward to Friday. Get to see everybody, talk to everybody, and run through some weird shit that happened throughout the week. And now we're going to go watch a funny ass movie. It's going to be a good time. It's the night before. Good stuff. I just dropped the link in the chat. It's also in the description of this video. It's also in the community tab. So if you're in the chat, grab the link. If you're not in the chat and you're listening, grab the link out of the description, hit the community tab, grab it from there, come over to Rumble, check this movie out with us. It's going to be a good time. Yeah, click the like button and all that, sub if you're not subbed, and we will see you guys again here real soon. Actually, just a few minutes if you're joining us later.